What if I told you that the Lord of the Rings movies only showed half the war? That while Gondor was burning and Theoden was charging at Pelennor Fields, Sauron was unleashing a second war in the north, even bigger, bloodier, and far more desperate. A war so brutal, Tolkien said entire kingdoms were almost wiped off the map. This is the story the movies never showed you. While the movies make it look like Sauron was obsessed with Gondor, Tolkien tells us something different. Sauron actually wanted the north crushed first. Why? Because Rivendell, Lothlorien, Mirkwood, Erebor, and Dale formed a chain of kingdoms that could attack his flank, or worse, unite and trap him. So he sent Easterlings, orcs, and dark forces in numbers the movies never hint at. Armies so large that even the Dwarves said they had never seen anything like it. While the Fellowship struggled through Mordor, the north was already burning. The first great northern battle happens at Dale and Erebor, near the Lonely Mountain. Here's what the movies never tell you. While Aragorn was fighting orcs at the Black Gate, King Brand of Dale and King Dain Ironfoot of the Dwarves were fighting for their lives at the same moment. Sauron's Easterling armies swarmed Dale. The fighting was so brutal that Brand and Dain fought side by side until both were killed. Yes, 2 kings died defending the north. The survivors retreated inside the Lonely Mountain and sealed the gates. For days, they were surrounded, cut off, hopeless. They were only saved when the One Ring was destroyed and Sauron's armies scattered in fear. Imagine it. If Frodo had failed, the north would have been erased first. Next, Lothlorien. The movies show it glowing and peaceful, untouched by war. In the books, it is attacked 3 times by forces from Dol Guldur. Orcs, shadows, and creatures of evil slam into the forest borders relentlessly. Galadriel's power holds the line but barely. These weren't skirmishes. These were full-scale invasions. If Galadriel hadn't been there, Lothlorien would have fallen, and Middle-earth with it. Meanwhile, Thranduil, Legolas's father, fought one of the fiercest battles in the entire war. Sauron's northern forces tried to overrun his woodland realm. The Elves fought in the shadows of massive trees, ambushing, retreating, and striking again. In the end, Thranduil's army won. But the forest was filled with so many dead enemies, Tolkien says the Elves spent days burning the bodies. This battle was easily as big as Helm's Deep, maybe bigger. Sauron's northern armies weren't done. Their final target was Rivendell. Elrond's home would have been attacked from 2 sides. But the ring was destroyed before this final assault could begin. If Frodo had been even minutes later, Rivendell could have fallen. Imagine Middle-earth without Rivendell. No haven, no refuge, no hope. The movies showed us epic battles. But the real war, the full War of the Ring, it was far bigger, far darker, and in the north, far more desperate. Entire kingdoms stood on the edge of extinction. 2 kings died. 3 elven realms fought for their lives. And if Frodo had failed, the north would have been the first to fall. Middle-earth was saved by more than the heroes we saw on screen.